Hello race fans and welcome to the virtual Atlanta Motor Speedway and the Peak Racing Association's Ambetter Health 200. This is round number 5 of our 2025 campaign, and I am so excited to be here for Atlanta's return race. The first time since Season 3 we've been at this track. Points leader Max Blugio in the 31, followed closely by Coringa and EJ Designs. And on the pole for today's event is the rookie in the 83, Slam Door Designs. I'm here with driver and co-commentator for today's event, Beast.
Hello everyone, I'm glad to be a part of the booth tonight. I'm excited, looking forward to this race, and hopefully these guys will put on a heck of a show here from Atlanta tonight.
Yeah, now, today was already a record day, the largest qualifying field in PRA history. We had a grand total of 17 cars try and qualify for this event, and the 14 fastest made it into the field. All of the Savage Motorsports, IR Motorsports, and Ace Alpine Racing entries have made the field today, with Savage just barely making it in his home race. We'll get an interview with him later in this pre-race show. Many things to talk about, such as the last-second change of teams, pretty much. Very unexpected, as Euro did get banned from the Peak Racing Association, and Vic took over that team. Lightning Fast Racing now fields the 11 and 16, the 11 being piloted by Mastermind. He is subbing for EJ, who has just suffered from a power outage. And on top of that, mid-season tryouts have passed, and we have many new drivers, such as the 40 of Sonic, the 48 of Cut, the 71 of System. He makes his return with Slide Job Danny Racing, and many others. There's Robloxian. He's a reserve subbing for Red tonight in the 88 for IR Motorsports. So many things to talk about, and Beast, you are one of the unfortunate 3 drivers that did not make the field here tonight. And you're here to analyze with us. Glad you're here. And without any further ado, let's how about we get to interviews?
Yeah, I kind of figured you would need a guy that has experience with these cars. So my luck at Super Speedways qualifying has not been good lately. So I'm glad to be here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Well, without any further ado, let's go ahead and interview your pole sitter from today's event, Slamdoor 99. This, I believe, is his first career pole in the Peak Racing Association here in round 5 of his first ever season, his freshman season. So, Slamdoor, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's great. Well, starting on the pole position ahead of 2 of your Ace Alpine Racing teammates, that's Sonic and Napa in the 40 and 99. How does this boost your confidence knowing your teammates are right there behind you and you've locked up the top 3 with Ford?
Yeah, it boosts my confidence because they'll be able to help me, and I'll be able to help them since we're so close, and hopefully they'll give us a advantage over everybody else.
Yeah. Beast, anything for Slamdoor?
Well, Slam Door, good job for getting the pole out here, man. Your teammates are first, second, and third. You got that track position. How do you feel tonight? You feeling good?
I'm feeling really good tonight. I hope we can get our first win here in PRA, and we have my 2 teammates to help me do it.
All right then.
Congratulations and good luck.
Yeah, thank you for your time. Go ahead and rejoin VC. Now, let's go ahead and interview one of our, as we walk down the grid. There's Cut in the 48. He took over for Real, who got released due to inactivity. As we go through this field, let's go to one of our hometown heroes here tonight in Atlanta in the 93 for IR Motorsports. That's Vaughn. Vaughn, how are you doing here tonight?
I'm doing good. Put this car in P7, fast car. I feel good about this track. I like Atlanta. It's a cool track.
Yeah, so your number 93 Red Bull Chevrolet Camaro qualified mid-pack towards the front, though. You are close to an IR teammate in Cut. You are close to some other manufacturer. teammates, but then your allies, DB and Storm right there, followed by a teammate in Core. You're surrounded by all your friends. How does this make you feel headed into this event?
It releases a lot of stress off my shoulders knowing that I got a lot of alliances and teammates here. Thank God, all the IR cars qualified. I think that's the first time I've raced with all of them qualified. And we got the Savage Motorsports cars here too. So it's gonna be a good night tonight. So, looking forward to it. Hopefully we can put this car in victory lane and put a win sticker on it.
Alright then, well, your first win came in Season 4 at Daytona. It's also a drafting track. Do you think that's going to play into your favor here tonight? Actually, no, that was not your last win. That was your first career win.
Daytona and Atlanta are two different tracks, but they're both super speedways. So I'm gonna see what I can do tonight. I'm not gonna be over aggressive, just going for points because I'm down horrendous in points right now. So hopefully we just leave out here today with a good points day.
Alright then, thank you for your time. Beast, anything for Vaughn?
No, sir. We can move on.
Alright then,
Alright,
thanks
thank
for
you.
your time. Go ahead and rejoin VC.
Good luck, Vaughn.
Thanks.
And now, all the way in the back, he just barely managed to make the field, and he managed to keep
Barely.
the dream of all of the eligible Savage Motorsports cars making a race, and it's at his home track. This is our second hometown hero here tonight, Savage in the 77. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really good. Everything's great. Got a real fast car, got a real nice pit stall.
Yeah, the very last one. Don't have to worry about entrance that much, that's for sure. Well, you and your team qualified pretty scattered throughout the field, but you made it. And in your home race, you want to win this real bad. We've seen you charge to the front of the field before at various tracks, especially drafting tracks like this one. Do you think that's going to work out in your favor? Do you think you're able to do the same thing you've done countless times before here tonight?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull a lot of great moves. Everything's gonna be real great.
Alright, then, Beast, anything for Savage?
All right, Savage. You're starting in the back. Track position could play a factor. So how are you going to gain this track position out here tonight?
Well, a magician never reveals their secrets. You'll just have to watch.
Oh boy, that'll be interesting. Well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck out there tonight.
Yep, thank you.
Go ahead and rejoin VC. Now, with all that out of the way, Beast, we've interviewed 3 drivers, one in the front, one in the middle, and one in the back. Where would you want to be for the start here in Atlanta?
I'd be up towards the front. I would want to have that track position because it's important here. It's a different type of super speedway compared to Daytona and Talladega, and I think track position is going to matter a lot tonight.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to pass than your normal super speedways. The primary 2 lanes being the middle and the inside. The middle, the superior of the 2. The top can be used to build a run if you know how to do it right. 14 cars have never been tested here at once, so this is going to be really interesting how this works out. But from what we've seen, it's a more spread out style of pack racing. We'll see what it's like for this next and we'll see what it's like. We've had a few. Let me just TP you. TP me to you.
There we go.
We've had 3 races at this track before, 1 at the intermediate and 2 at the super speedway. We'll focus on the 2 at the super speedway. IR Motorsports is the only team to win at Atlanta thus far, and we'll see if that can happen again tonight. On top of that, also, Season 2, a much more spread out style of racing, much like what we'll see here tonight, spread out pack racing. There will be a little more room for error most of the time. But Season 3, we saw it completely bunched up, and it was primarily the inside lane, much like Season 2. This is the first time we've seen the middle be the premier lane. Do you think that's going to make a difference?
It definitely could, because the middle lane, most people think the top end of super speedway is dominant, but actually here it's the middle lane. So this could play for an interesting twist of events tonight, and I'm looking forward to this. Gonna have fun in the booth tonight.
Yeah, 130 laps of action, stages are 40, 40, and then a final 50 to end off tonight's race in Atlanta. Now, for the command to start your engines, it's going to be the first driver to say the letter T. It's gonna be our hometown hero of Savage. Alright then, what a fitting Grand Marshal. Alright, let's get him up here. And now for the command to start your engines from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Here tonight in the Ambetter Health 200. Please welcome one-time PRA winner, owner of Savage Motorsports, Savage.
I got one thing to say, guys. Drivers, start your engines!
14 engines get fired up here in Atlanta for 200 miles of racing. This is the Ambetter Health 200. Go ahead and rejoin VC if you haven't yet. Pace speed 90 miles an hour, single file, use standard roll-off procedure. Go ahead and start pacing. Set your numbers, by the way, if you haven't yet. How about let's get your starting lineup started, Beast. In row number 1, we have the 83 of Slamdorf Race Alpine Racing, followed by his teammate. That's Sonic C8R in the 40, making his first career PRA start.
In row number 2, we're gonna have let me pull the starting lineup real quick. Row number 2, we will have row number 2 will have Napa, and the number and the Uno Ford Mustang, and to his outside will have Mamba,
also known as Cut in the 48, making his first career start. In row number 3 is System in the 71, returning to PRA once more, and Carter in the 80.
Row number 4, we have Vaughn, one of your hometown heroes tonight, in the number 93 Red Bull. And to his outside, we have Max in the number 31 car. He's been very strong this season so far.
After them is the Savage Motorsports teammates of DB in the 73 and Storm in the 74. Not Storm, sorry. And, completely forgot, that's Cubed in the 74.
In row number 5 on the inside, we'll have Coringa in the number 24 machine, and to his outside in the number 11, we'll have Killer,
also known as Mastermind. And then in the 88, subbing for red is Robloxian, and rounding out your field, your second hometown hero, this is the 77 of Savage, fighting to win in Atlanta's return to the Peak Racing Association. We will be doubling up eventually. I was just getting that in. Alright. So, when we go double file, inside on the apron, outside, actually no. When we go double file, inside on the inside, outside on the outside, just as normal. The outside will have to turn right quite a bit, I'm warning you. But just be ready for that and adapt. Alright. It is going to be green next time, so double up at the line. Alright, the Ambetter Health 200, stage 1, 40 laps. I'm excited.
Me too. This race is going to start in the sun, and it's going to end at night, and usually at night, crazy stuff happens. We'll see what happens here tonight from Atlanta.
Lots of close finishes or close across the line moments in practice. Do we see a photo finish tonight? Could happen. We'll see though. But first, we have 129 laps of action in the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Slamdor in the 83 on the pole. The 40 of Sonic behind him. And then the 99 and Cut making his first start for IR. Out of the final corner in Atlanta.
This crowd's up on their feet. They're hoping for a good show here tonight. It's going to be awesome.
Here we go. Great flag. We're underway.
Let's go racing from Atlanta.
out of turn number 4. 1 lap complete here in Atlanta, and Napa in the 99 stole that lead nice and early. Contact further back. That was Sonic, and around saves it. That was the 11.
Good save. What a save there from the 11 car back there. These guys, you know, it's early on in the race, and these guys are being really aggressive. Look at where Bloxy fight in the middle. As he shoots his way down into the inside, and he gets tight.
He's in the
Into
wall. Sideways, slam door, Karinga, can they save it?
Yes, they
Wow.
will.
One thing these
Amazing
drivers are going to
save.
have to get used to, they're going to need to back out. This is so many cars, it's so fast, they need to back out if they're headed towards that wall. Get out of that throttle, let the car naturally slow down.
Yes, indeed. As you see there, there's single file on the inside line. There's more energy down there. Vaughn's just waiting for that run to come.
IR cars, that's the 93 of Vaughn and the 48 of Cut. They're following System and Napa. System is Napa's driver.
You hear
Down the
Vaughn's
back.
telemetry, he's going about 200 miles an hour, which is extremely fast here for Atlanta. With this new reconfiguration. Look at how... Oh! These guys are tight. I can see it.
Here comes Savage
got
in the
that lap.
77.
That is System in the 77.
Four.
He's charging up through the field. 4 wide. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Slam door goes sideways.
What a
And he saves
save!
it once more.
That was an incredible
Crazy action
job.
back here.
As Napa continues to lead the way. Carter, please set your number when you have the chance, by the way. Look at this absolute collection of cars in the
Vaughn's
back.
making the move.
Vaughn on the outside. The
Doesn't
48
quite
of
have the
Cut.
help, though.
He gets separated from his teammate up there. Whoa!
Whoa,
There's
oh.
Savage! Huge wiggle! And there they go. Car around.
Karinga goes around.
Save it.
He's gonna.
Great job, guys. Don't be afraid to back out if you're uncomfortable.
It's already lap 7 out of 40 for stage 1. This is going by so fast. Napa looking around the outside. He's got the help from System in the 71 car.
And all those incidents really separated this field up, but they're still packed
Yes, it
up
did.
side by side for the lead. Vaughn and Napa. Vaughn still holding strong on the inside, but he has no help. Here comes Savage in the 77 to help his teammate. There goes Robloxian in the 88. He's around.
Hard hit for a blocking side. 1 car spin. It looks like we're going to keep it green for now.
Is back up front, watching Napa, Vaughn, Savage, and System fighting it out for the lead. They're nearly 3
That is
wide,
wide.
coming to the line. It's going to be Napa that time.
Napa.
3 wide still for the lead.
Insane racing here early on, man. This night's going to be fun. One of the best races of the season, most likely here tonight. As we
One
head down
more
the back
car
straight, we
around
are
in the back,
still-
I thought. No. I think that might have been DB getting a little sideways. I'm
Here
not
comes
sure.
Savage. Going to the lead on the inside. With help from System, Savage gets loose as he doors Napa.
There he
He
goes,
does himself.
sideways in front of the field. What a save.
Save the...
There goes Cut.
Bombs around. Oh, we got a big crash. They're going to save it. Oh, Max is around. And he saves it too.
They're all going to get it back together. These guys just
And
need
this
to...
spreads out the field.
And here's the thing too, if they keep it together, and they just give each other room, maybe even stay in a train, they can save fuel too, which may be a concern here in stage
Yes.
number 1.
Definitely, as the fuel goes down extremely quick in these cars from Super Speedway Racing here.
Already watching some people in the 50s.
Yeah.
They start out with 83 liters.
Oh, Karinga saves it.
What a save. Lots of wiggles happen here. It's just a matter
Oh,
of getting that wiggle under control nice and quick. If you let it get too out of control, that can be an incident. And
That's
we've
what you don't
seen
wanna
that
have happen
numerous
here.
times already in the first 11 laps of today's
Spring
race,
is
but
going
now
200.
the
He's
majority of
having
the
a break.
field,
He's so tight.
yeah, the majority of the field is in a train. Friendly reminder, if you're going too fast and you're traveling up the track, back out. Carter, I still need you to set your number in the ticker when
Big
you have
push
the chance.
from Savage. Oh,
Whoa! Two
That's gonna
cars
be a yellow.
around. That's going to be our first
3
yellow
cars
of the
around.
day.
Good avoidance
Snapper.
there from the Logitech car back there. Oh, we're still crashing.
Snappa's going to lead him to the first yellow flag of the day. Please stop typing. Stop typing. I do not need typing right now. That's what's causing incidents. Don't type. Even if you make a mistake, don't type. First caution of the day for an incident in the back.
We can have some time to catch our breath here. It's getting our adrenaline pumping here already tonight.
I have never seen racing quite like this. Atlanta always
It's
is
unique.
very unique. Pits will be open next
Very.
time. AKA this time once we cross the line. Still have all 14 cars in this. Holy. Yeah, this field, I think honestly, they got that first run in. They saw how far they can go. This is where I'd dial back a little bit, get in a train, log some laps. You can make moves if you want to, but watch how aggressive that is,
Yep.
especially on the blocking. We see some really aggressive blocking up front, gets someone squirrely, and that just cascades all the way down the field.
Yeah, chain reactions too. That's what's been causing these wrecks with people getting squirrely, like you said. Let's see who pits, because strategy here is going to be really important the whole night.
Savage gonna come in.
Most of the field.
Most of the field. No passing into pit road, by the way, guys.
Boxy's going to stay out. Killer's going to stay out there and gain that track position. That's the 11 car of EJ Designs.
Of Mastermind.
Mastermind
is
subbing for EJ.
for EJ.
Yeah. It's going to gain that track position there.
Who's gonna get that race off? It's gonna be Savage. Mastermind, maintain 90. I don't want you waiting. That messes up the entire flow of the caution.
That pit stall Savage has, you know, having nobody around him in front of him is really helpful.
That allows for a really good exit.
Yes, it does.
Well, not exit necessarily, because there are cars in front of him, but a great entrance. You don't have to steer in.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I do believe I forgot the choose cone again in all the excitement. So we'll choose at the line. Choose this time, inside or outside. Once you choose, you cannot switch that lane. Choose is at the line. Majority of the field
Interesting.
elects the inside, I believe. No, it's
Inside.
actually kind of balanced. Anyway, green this time. Mastermind is the control car. He can go any time in the restart zone. That 11 car.
But so the field went on the inside as there's 3 more cars on the inside lane, I believe.
Now, please refrain from typing, especially under green flag. I do not want to see even a my bad. You can apologize under caution or red flag.
One of those two will be fine with us. As we head into the restart zone. It is green flag back in the air from Atlanta. As we're starting towards halfway through stage 1 here tonight. And they're 4 wide already.
Back out. I don't want 4. Thank you. Down the back stretch. 3 wide in the back. Slowly getting down to 2. Look at Cut in that 48 ahead of all this chaos, this absolute sea.
Oh, 3x3 again. This racing has been amazing so far tonight, and I'm looking forward to the rest of this year. Cars getting tight. 4 wide. Back out. There you go. Good battle for the lead here with Napa. And that 11 car up there on the outside. Most of the field 2x2. As this is a halfway lap for stage 1, and we got trouble. Max is around sideways and he saves it. Oh, big wreck in the back. Davey's around. 3 cars around in the back. They save it. And Davey's having
You
lag
confused
issues.
me. If you're having lag issues, stick around in the back. Don't get in the pack.
As Mastermind led that lap.
Mastermind doing a great job controlling this field. He's stayed out front this whole time. But look at Savage in the 77 sticking right behind him.
Hometown hero right there. Big push given to Slam Door from Sonic. Making, I believe, his first start in PRA. Correct me on that one.
That's true. First start in PRA for a lot of these guys, including Cut, including the 40 of Sonic.
Oh, Slam Door got tight there.
They're 3
on
wide,
the
right
apron.
behind Cut. And there's his IR Motorsports teammate of Coringa getting linked up with him now. IR on the top. They're spinning. Slam Door.
Save it.
What a save. No, he
It
comes
comes right
down
back
on
to the
DB.
DB.
You're kidding.
But DB saves it. Yes, he does.
Once again, please stop typing. This is the, like, what, 7th time I've asked? Stop typing. If you're
Napa
lagging,
all
then
by
maybe just
himself.
mark it.
Napa all by himself there on the outside. He's gonna have no help. Now he's got some people coming up there with him. Coringa. Napa goes down low. What an aggressive move that was. As Savage, one of your hometown heroes, led that lap. As there's 17 laps to go in stage number 1 here tonight. In the Ambetter Health 200 from Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Down the back straightaway. Savage and Napa, they pull away a little bit. That's nice breathing room. They like to see that. Look at Cut holding his own with help from Core and Sonic on the top. Carter thinks
talk about
about
jumping up
moving
there.
up. Stays low.
Now
On
that
board with
11
Cut.
goes up there, Carter bumped him out of the way. And this just allows Savage and Napa just to pull ahead of the field out here. As it's 16 to go, coming to 15. Big push on the inside line.
Whoa!
Oh, they're spinning. Coringa's around again. He's going to save it.
What a save. 3 wide does not work as well
15
as
to go.
people like to try and make it work. This track is a 2 wide track, honestly. 3
Yeah.
wide can happen, but it's not encouraged. And it looks like they're getting to realize that pretty quickly. Cut
Napa
and
making a
Vaughn,
move.
the IR cars, they're
a
on the
move.
top. Carter and Napa, they
Now
go
let's
up top.
watch
They're
this
all
run.
up in the wall. Here comes Vaughn to the middle.
Savage is going to have to watch out for this run here because it's going to be big.
Beast, watch talking over me, please.
Okay.
Down into turn number 1 and out of 2 once more, and I just lost my fidget. Sad. Down the back straightaway, 3 wide throughout the field. Whoa, getting nice and
System.
squirrely, but they're saving it. They're trying. They got.
Oh,
You've got.
Core.
Okay, guys, please start giving room. Save it, guys. Thank you. Start giving room. If someone's on your inside, give them the room to be on your inside comfortably. So Napa, move up. You're squeezing Carter. You're part of the problem.
Look at Savage here making him still fighting System with the lead here as they head into 3 and 4.
Savage and System have quite a nice gap to Mastermind in the 11 subbing for EJ Designs. He's currently 3rd in points. He had a 5-point penalty for neglection of getting his schemes fixed with the team change. But
And
Mastermind
Savage,
running up front for him.
And Savage clears on the inside, and he retakes the lead away. And look at this, we're 3 by 2 back here.
And they're
Chaos.
looking at 4, decide better of it. Wow. Whoa, and slam door. Just putting Napa in that wall. Yeah, 3 wide is not easy here. It's better to just stick to.
No, it is not. Laps are winding down in stage 1 as we're going to see 10 to go this time by System making a move. He thought about it, but he goes back inside. Big push from Napa. By Napa to slam door. Oh, and that ain't going to work. 2 cars
Caution.
around.
Wait. Yeah, caution.
Oh, hard crash, and the caution will wait for the second time tonight.
And late in stage 1 this time. System looking to make that move, Savage says no! Not today! And out of turn 4 after that incredible block, Savage wins the race back.
And this caution helps out Max a lot because he lost the draft. So this caution is going to help him a ton here.
Core, please. I don't need this today. Alright, Max Blugio, if you're frozen, please, at this point, just park it. If you're freezing, if you're lagging that so bad, just park it. To keep this race going smoothly and less chaotic. If you can't run the race well, park it. There's no shame in that. You'll still get at least a point. Sounds good, Max. If you're lagging, either run at the back away from people or like further away from people, or just park it. Anywho, caution's out for the second time today in Atlanta. Savage in the 77 with the lead. Pits are open this time. Now, if I were in the front, I wouldn't pit. That's track position and it's late in the stage. But if I were in the back, why not? Extra fuel sets you up for an interesting stage 2 strategy.
Savage fakes it. Everyone's faking it. Carter, Napa, and Max are going in the pit.
They were in the back, those final 3 cars. Makes perfect sense
Yep.
as to why they would. That 74 of Cubed subbing for Storm. He also entered pit road that time.
They're going to get that track position for the stage 2 restart. Because I would assume pits would be open again at the stage caution. And I would predict that most of these guys are going to come into the field and pit. And those guys that just pitted are going to stay out and gain that track position.
Yep. Alright. Well, choose this time across the line. Savage in the 77, gonna lead them to the choose. For Savage Motorsports, he's fighting to win at his home track, the Atlanta Motor Speedway, here tonight in the Ambetter Health 200.
That would mean so much for Savage to win at his home track. I've done that a couple of times in other racing leagues, and it's amazing every time that you do it.
We're gonna have view names on for this restart, so you can keep track of your favorite driver just a little bit easier. It is green this time. Savage in the 77 is your control car here from the Atlanta Motor Speedway.
We're going to be restarting with 5 to go, so this is a short sprint to the stage end.
It's gonna get chaotic. I can
Yes, it
promise
will.
you that.
Very chaotic. As the sun is setting already here in the virtual Atlanta Motor Speedway. Beautiful sunset here tonight.
Here we go. Come into the restart zone. We're back underway.
Not a good restart for Savage at all, though, but now he's going to get the help. We're already 3 wide. They thunder their way to 1 and 2.
System in the 71 clears the 77. He takes the lead here in Atlanta. DB making contact further back. He's making up positions.
Oh, the 11 made a mistake. Entered the corner below the line. It shot him up the racetrack there. But he's going to keep his stuff going. Now he's 3 wide.
That's gonna hurt him, but look at System, Savage, Cut. They're all getting away, all 3 Chevrolets.
Oh, yeah.
Savage with help
racing
from the
each other back here.
48. Now to the top of the racetrack, trying to overtake that 71 and slide job Danny Racing with System.
Savage thought about an aggressive move, but decided not to.
Cut to the outside.
System. Yep, Cut goes up there. Doesn't have the help yet.
Please, guys, if you're going
That
up
is
the
what-
track, get out of the throttle.
Coming to 2 to go in stage 1 here. When will Savage make his move?
Only these top 3 get points. 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Cut in the 48 now with a lap and a half to go in stage 1. Cut's going
This
for
track-
it.
Yep, this track favors aggressive moves, and that's what you have to do here. They're crashing in the back.
Doesn't matter. White flag in stage number 1 for System. Can he hold on? Or is Cut gonna take advantage? Savage
Will
into
Savage
77.
somehow take advantage?
Giving the
Because
push.
he's still in this.
Looks like it's gonna be a single file line to the finish of stage number 1 in Atlanta. System for Slide Job Danny Racing wins stage 1, followed closely behind by Cut for IR and Savage for Savage. That is the caution.
Very, very chaotic stage 1 here to start the night.
Pits are open this time here from Atlanta. System scores 3 points, Cut 2, and Savage 1. Great start to Cut's PRA career, second in his first stage.
Yes, and you see the 11 pitting in here looking at his fuel level. He's at 9, so you can go like 40 laps on a tank of gas.
Which will
And
make
this should be a
stage 3 interesting.
three-stop
It's a
race.
50
Yes.
lap stage 3.
And the 11 overshoots his box.
And I do believe that Cut sped into pit road, so we should have, I believe, a level 1 penalty.
Savage
Looks
gets
like
the race
he
off a
did.
pit road.
And a level
Followed by
1 for
DB.
Sonic as well. That's going to send
Vaughn,
Cut and
Napa.
Sonic, 2 front runners, to the very back.
And I think for a block team fight, that was your top 5 off a pit road.
Max Blue Geo and Cubed stayed out. They'll be at a disadvantage for fuel in stage 2, but they will get some time up front. Choose
Yes,
this
they will.
time at the line. Most of the field, once again, electing for the inside lane, the safer option, but that for those first 5 rows are going to be double file.
And we're wrecking under pacing. Oh my.
Crazy fact, you need to turn right if you're on the outside. Come into the green flag. Max Blue Geo in the 31. He is your control car for stage 2. We're back underway. Oh, wait, we're back underway. Pit lane got me right there.
Yes, it did. DB and Savage working together there for Savage Motorsports. What can they do here? Savage has been really dominant. Look at system for Aiden Danny Racing for the 74.
The 74 of Cubed for Savage. Now, 2 Savage cars and a slide job car. Fighting for the lead, nearly 3 wide. Max
What a
Biagio's the
save by
benefactor.
Carter. I don't know if you saw Carter, but he had a ridiculous save there in the tri-oval. His car got really loose and he saved that car. Brilliant effort there.
Down the back straightaway. Let's fight for the lead. Getting intense. Here's Vaughn in the 93. Look at Cut. He's already gotten up to the middle of the pack once again.
3 wide for second here. See Savage getting a big push from his Savage Motorsports teammate DB. And then Karinga there behind them.
Almost
Vaughn
4
flying down there on the
wide
side.
right there.
Max drops to the back. He doesn't want any of that mess. Oh, he's parking it.
All right, Max, do not delete your car. Just pull it into the garages and then leave. Just so that your number stays. That applies to everyone, by the way. If you're parking it, just pull it into the garages, not pit road, the garages, and then leave. Don't delete the car, though.
Savage on the inside. The hometown heroes are banging doors down the back straightaway. Oh, DB.
Savage versus Vaughn. Savage had the inside. Vaughn's gonna have the run out.
And we're
There's
wrecking
Squirrely in the back. There goes Napa. DB.
3 cars.
That's 1 car. They save it.
We're gonna keep it green.
Core. How many times do I have to tell you to stop typing? Same for you, please, Cut. And you, Napa. All 3 of you, please, just focus on driving.
Green had a massive run down the back straightaway. He got past a couple cars there.
Vaughn's still holding his own on this middle.
He's fighting a really tough fight there on that middle lane just by himself, and it's
He
been impressive
might
to
be
watch.
able to clear Savage this time.
Look at Karinga making the move up there to the middle to try and help Vaughn, but he doesn't have the momentum to do it. Carter jumps up there. Now he jumps back down low.
Vaughn got
And
clear.
we're spinning.
They're wrecking. I don't know who that was. That was System.
And they saved it still.
Mid-pack, here's
We are
Karinga.
still green.
But Vaughn in the 93 leads the charge. Fryer Motorsports. Great show of performance.
They've been the dominating cars all night. And I expect that to continue here throughout the rest of the night here. Oh, we're wrecking big in the back.
DB around, along with Cut. System saved it though, and it was out of the way, so we will be keeping it green. But that means now the next crash basically will be a caution, unless they save it instantly.
And this spreads out the field quite a bit here too. And look at that up there. They're 3 wide for a second, it looks like.
And once again, DB, please, just don't type. It's not hard. Don't type. But look at this racing Vaughn once again being forced to hold his own on the top. All by himself. Savage thinks about jumping up to help his teammate. Chooses not to. Slides up.
Oh, he got tied.
They're 3 wide.
They're definitely 3 wide here for this is third. And Carter, look at Carter here. He's up here now.
Yeah, Carter's had a
Avoided all the
rough
chaos.
race, but now he's finally there.
Yep.
In stage number 2.
We're close to halfway through here tonight. This has been an amazing race so far. A lot of chaos, lots of crashes as expected here.
But still some incredible racing, especially now that the field's a little more spread out. Truly something
Gives these guys
to
breathing room.
marvel at.
Gives these guys some breathing room here.
Wow, look at that wiggle on the 77 of Savage here in blimp camera. This is what I love about this blimp cam. I could stay in it all race long. It shows so much movement throughout the field, and especially those panic moments when your car gets sideways.
Oh yeah, I've been using
Whoa,
that blimp cam too.
huge
Napa,
wiggle
oh,
for Napa.
He saved that thing. Wow. All these guys are wiggling. Oh, Savage with a massive push to his teammate Robloxian, I think. Yeah.
Alliance. He
Alliance.
Robloxian drives for IR, so that's part of the Alliance. 2 IR Motorsports cars now fighting up front for the lead. That's Robloxian and Vaughn. Karinga still in the middle of the pack. Okay.
Oh,
That's going to be a warning to the 11. That was ridiculous. You can't just sail up the track like that, and then, it's not okay.
look at that. The people that wrecked a couple laps ago, now they're back up here.
Yeah, Robloxian's up here. I haven't seen him all day.
Neither have I, but he's here now at the right moment. About halfway through the race. We're coming to the end of stage 2 in about, let's see, 23 laps from now?
Yeah.
Go,
Whoa,
Carter!
huge wiggle for Carter. Came down on the bumper of, I think that was Slam Door. Managed to save it,
Yeah.
but that's going to hurt his speed. Here comes the top now. 2 IR Motorsports cars. Vaughn and Robloxian, they're going to clear. It's 1-2 now
They
for
were clear.
IR.
See here, the sun's starting to get in these guys' faces here, entering turn 3. I'm wondering if that might cause some issues here.
Yeah, but down in turn 1, then you can't see behind you very well. The sun's in their mirror.
Yeah.
This is a really tricky
we're
part
wrecking.
of the race. And this is when, at least in real life, this is when you'd want your spotter to help you out.
These guys don't have any spotters. They just have to look around them and see. And look at this. We're all single file here.
The
Never
most
mind,
part,
Savage,
Savage
make a move.
making a move. But those IR Motorsports cars, they're staying linked up really well. This is exactly what they need. And when in the world did Cut get back up here?
I have no idea, but he's up here making it work.
Working with
Getting
his
some good
teammate of
TV
Core.
time.
All 4 IR Motorsports cars in the same lane.
Look at this. We're 3x2 for the lead.
Now this is some good racing.
Yes, this is. This is what the fans came out for, and this is what they're getting.
Loxian in the 88 leads the way. With help from his IR teammate of Vaughn, there goes Carter.
Oh,
He's
good crash.
sideways. Napa in the 99. He's around. Caution's out. We're racing back.
6 cars. It's the big one in Atlanta. Oh, hard hits.
They're still
That is
wrecking.
the big
Oh no.
That is the big one in Atlanta, folks. There y'all have it.
Just like that, we went from
That is-
great racing to wrecking.
That is your 4th caution of the night with 19 laps to go in stage 2.
Now, while I do have to say, Vaughn got absolutely screwed out of that. He's in 13th. I do have to say, that's such a big benefactor for the rest of IR. They're now 1, 2, 3.
As we're, like I said earlier, we're approaching halfway. In the halfway lap, 65, and we're on 62.
Please, watch. Don't slam out the track, I agree. Pits are not open this time. Ball pop. Yeah. One big thing, please stop slamming up the track, and if you're getting tight, get on the brakes a little bit. Get off the gas a little bit. Slow that car down. This is not a full throttle speedway, as much as you'd like to think. Only the front of the field will be able to run this full throttle. Everyone else behind, you will be needing to lift, you will be needing to brake a little bit. That's the nature of Atlanta. Pits are open this time. Robloxian in the 88 leads the way. This is when I would assume we'll see the whole field come in. This is exactly halfway in the stage. They can make it on fuel to the end of the stage. This is when I would see everyone pit in an ideal world.
Yes.
But some people might take the risk, stay out, try and get some position.
Everyone's coming in.
Everyone's in.
And this is also a very tight pit road, too. Very narrow. As you see there, the 74 car just absolutely slams the wall, entering his pit box because of this tight pit road. And Karinga gets out of his box cleanly.
Along with teammate Cut. Cut wins the race off, beating his teammate
Wow.
of Core.
Crazy race off the pit road there. That was thrilling. Cut got a brilliant pit stop there.
IR Motorsports could make up the front row unless they want to stay linked up. I'd say stay linked up with your teammate if I were Core for the choose this time across the line. Such a benefit to stick to a teammate. Let's see, watching on board with Core coming to the choose. Does he stay with his teammate? No, they elect to control both lanes. Cut on the inside with Savage in the 77 behind.
This could get interesting here. You know, these two controlling the lanes. That's interesting because Savage has been a big weapon tonight. Like we've said, he's been a weapon.
Yeah.
So controlling both lanes, I think, was a smart call too to do.
Yeah. Cut is your control car. He'll be on the outside. We'll see if the outside once again gets a good jump off the restart here in Atlanta. Coming to the green flag, this time we are going to show you all of the restart chaos in Blimp Cam. Cut. Core. The front row for IR. Here we go. Green flag. We're back underway. And this time, the inside gets the jump.
Inside. That inside, man, they got that really good jump there. So we head into 1 and 2. You see, they're all bunching up here. These guys are hardly giving each other any room. That's just the tightness of this racetrack. Not a lot of room to work with. See Vaughn dropping back.
And whoa, that was not a square push from Carter to Cut there, that 80 and 48. Carter could have turned that 48 if it was hard enough of a push. But luckily it was not. It's very important to push square here.
Half of this track is in sunlight. Half of the track is in shade. The front stretch is in shade. Meanwhile, 1 and 2 in the back stretch are in sunlight. So, it's setting, y'all.
About 3/4 of the way through stage number 2, and the sunset. Oh no! There we go.
Oh, Carter.
Carter in the 48. The 80.
Save it.
What a save! That's Cut in the 48. I believe he was right next to Carter.
Look at him. He's going for the lead.
There
Oh!
goes Slam Door. He just did not turn into that corner.
And he saved it.
It's gonna hurt him a lot, though.
Oh, yeah. As we have 12 laps left in stage 2, I expect things to pick up extremely quickly here within the next 5 laps.
Yeah. We saw Savage right there get really sideways off of the bumper of System. But they keep it together.
11 to go now.
Now, DB is in the lead. I have not seen DB in the lead up front at all even this entire race. I believe he was having lag issues, but now they're all gone, and he's controlling this field with Karinga. He's had terrible luck at the super speedways, so this must be a relief seeing him up front. He can take deep, he can take a breath and regroup. This is exactly what he wants right now.
You want that confidence, and he's got it right now. So we have 10 laps left in stage number 2. But it's been a thrilling race so far tonight.
Look at Savage looking to the inside of Core. He wants that second place. That's 1 extra point. And Savage desperately needs points. I believe right now he's the only driver in the league to have negative points. So he needs all the points he can get here tonight.
That is for sure. And laps are winding down. They're ticking. These guys are going to start to get more aggressive.
Now down the back straightaway, DB in the 73.
Man, everyone's loose. This is ridiculous. Savage tried to make it 3 wide, but he didn't have the help. DB leads that one.
Look at this racing side by side for the lead with a whole slew of cars behind him.
Oh, they doored each other. They're Dorn.
DB gets help from his team owner. Here comes Coringa.
Coringa on that inside the preferable line. Let's see who gets. Let's see who leads this lap. It's gonna be DB.
Nearly
Barely.
a full car length and around in the back. That's Carter in the 80 once more. Collects cubed in the 74. We're gonna keep it green though.
DB drops back. Savage might have accidentally gave him the bumper. Yeah, I think the sun's starting to play a factor here with these guys because they can't see entering turn 3, which is interesting.
Only a matter of time before the lights turn on here in Atlanta, and for a lot of drivers, especially if you're in the shade, that's quite the experience. A lot of drivers like to joke that they are completely blind after that.
As you're on board with DB, you can see the sun in your face entering turn 3, and that is just disturbing. Can't see.
Yeah, and it's gonna
It's
get
really hard to
even
see.
worse as when the lights turn on, because
Oh
you're
yeah.
gonna
Oh,
see,
DB got loose.
because these white walls, they glow, especially because they're not concrete. Concrete tends to darken the color, but these plastic walls, they get really bright. They glow. It's gonna be really hard to see from here.
Oh yeah.
And
The
the
lights
lights
just
are
turned
on.
on now. There you go. Make this an interesting time too, because we're coming to 3 to go for stage 2 here. Coringa, Savage, and Sonic are your top 3.
IR and Savage Motorsports have been doing everything right so far today, and right as I say that, they slide up the track. Here comes Sonic in the 40. That's Slick's Flame's old ride.
Big push on the outside. They can't handle
Oh,
it.
they're up the track.
They're
They're
wrecking.
wrecking. Slam door still sideways, as is cubed. Slam's still trying to save it, and they finally get it saved.
Good save there. As this is 3 to go. Savage and Bond, the 2 hometown heroes, working together. Roblox Team Fly now gets there. Big push.
Whoa,
And
there
around they
goes
go.
System up the track. Collects Robloxian. We stay green,
gonna
2 to go now in stage number 2, and here comes the Ford of Sonic.
Sonic charges the lead here.
The IR car's up on the top. That's Corinth Cut. Can they make anything work?
Oh,
Now,
Bond's around
white
the back,
flag in
white
stage
flag.
2. Here comes Coringa. Cuts there. He backs out. Smart
Decision
move.
there.
Coringa tries to slide up and block that 77. Get the run. Tries to go low. Sonic blocks it. Here's
Oh.
Savage now on the outside.
Can Savage get stage 2 here? Get a big push from Carter. Coringa slides up the track into him.
It's gonna be
Sonic's gonna win
Sonic.
stage 2.
Sonic Carter
Man.
Core. And that is the caution. 5th caution of the day. This time it's the stage. Wow.
We got tempers flaring here. Savage is not happy with Coringa. And he just called him a muppet.
Argue after the race. Argue after the race. That is your only warning. Points penalties will follow. Pits are open.
I'd assume everyone's going to come down here because they want that fuel. Sonic, the only one to not pit here. Interesting thinking here. So you see the beautiful sunset. And the lights are on. It's going to get even more chaotic from here. As this last stage, I believe, is 50 laps.
Nope, 50 laps, the longest of the 3. If it goes green, which I don't think is going to happen, we would see green flag stops, but with the rate this race has been going, I doubt it.
Sonic, we got word from Sonic that he was meant to pit. So, that's on him there for making that mistake.
That's not EJ,
Mhm.
by the way.
Oh.
I'm just talking to Napa. Please stop typing, will you guys? I've said so many times, this is just disappointing. I will be giving very hard penalties. I don't want to see any more typing unless it's for actually good reason or what I said for the entire rest of the race. Stop typing. Choose this time across the line. Sonic in the 40. He is the lone Ford down to 5th place Carter. And then from there, it's another Chevy. All of the Chevys have found their way to the front. These Fords are just barely holding on, and then there's the one Toyota in the back. Chevrolet has been on a different game today.
Yes,
Stay
they have.
90. What was that, Sonic?
Savage and DB go
That's
to
90.
the outside.
That's 100, Sonic. Slow it down. Thank you.
Landor, System, and Napa also go to the outside, and Roblox unified. So it's about even.
Sonic is your control car to the restart. Stay 90, exactly 90 or really close until the restart zone. In which case, then you can go. Nobody go before the leader. I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to stay on the top. You should have figured it out by now. Here we go. Green flag. We're back underway. Great jump for the inside. Sonic, he's clear.
Sonic with that great restart, and look at them back there. They're already getting 3 by Carter. Comes back up the racetrack. They're 3 by 2,
Carter's trying to back out, but he can't.
but he can't.
There they go. This is why it's important to get off each other and give room on these restarts especially. But we stay green, everyone saves it. And across the line, now Sonic has pressure from the 24. Karinga, he is your defending winner. He won Atlanta over DB in the 73.
3 wide for second. This is gonna allow Karinga to keep his lead. Oh, Napa gets loose and he saves it. What a save there. And honestly, I think we should have a crank it up here while we have the time to do it.
All right then. And now, please enjoy PRA Crank It Up from the virtual Atlanta Motor Speedway. welcome back to the Atlanta Motor Speedway. I hope you enjoyed that cranking up here. And some incredible racing right as we say that. A little bit of contact. They managed to keep it together except for Carter, who is spinning. Gets it back together, but he's really far back.
That one car that stayed out under caution, he could be in big trouble here.
I do believe that was Sonic.
Yes, he's at 36. He might be in big trouble here if this race keeps going green.
We'll see. Lap 94 of 130 underway. Savage in the 77. A flawless performance thus far. He's been up front all day. And right behind him are all his allies, all his drivers. This is exactly what he wants to see. IR Motorsports, Savage Motorsports leading here in Atlanta. Chevrolet has always been a dominant factor here in Atlanta, an incredible manufacturing giant in the Peak Racing Association. And it shows here tonight. Right now, across the line, all the way down to Carter in 8th. The top 7 was Chevrolet. If that doesn't say something, I don't know what does.
Exactly. And they've been Chevys have been dominating this whole season. Look at DB.
What a save for DB in the 73.
And you see in the blimp, these cars are just moving around non-stop. They are insanely on edge to drive. And I'm glad I'm not racing in this. So I can give you that.
And
look
at
at
that
DB's
run that DB had. Holy, straight through the middle, moved people out of the way. He's going to go to the inside, or try to go to the inside of that 74 if cubed. It's not going to work, though.
Yeah.
Cubed slides up the track. Here comes DB in the 73. He's making it, oh my goodness, cutting through this field.
He had to be going at least 10 miles an hour faster there. That was ridiculous. And look at Carter now.
Carter
These guys
getting
are
that
flying.
huge push from Napa.
These guys are flying through the field.
Oh no, and the 88 and 24, they just had a huge checkup. They're all slow. And there goes Carter around. Oh no.
And they're wrecking more. No, they're going to save it.
And that was all as a result of DB turning up the track there. Apparently it was
And he
lag,
confirms it.
so
Yep.
not too much of an issue. But he turned right up the track, and that caused a huge chain reaction. But we keep it green, an incredible save from Carter. He's been doing that all day.
And the sun is no longer a factor as the moon has risen and it is night here in Atlanta. This is going to get spicy.
DB in the
These final
73
30
looks
laps.
to the inside of Savage. Elects, well, not really elects, he got flat out passed. Savage had help from Robloxian in the 88. IR Motorsports and Savage Motorsports had an agreement in place where they both help each other to win, especially at the super speedways. However, Atlanta, as it was Savage's home track, Atlanta has the priority of Savage. And so right there we saw Robloxian working with that alliance's priority of the day. And it's especially a priority as Savage is last in points. He needs this race to go well for him. And right now it's doing just that. The top 5 right now are all the Alliance, but here comes the Toyota. That's Mastermind subbing for Ethan.
We're coming to 30 laps to go. Sonic is in big, big trouble with this fuel scenario right now.
You're seeing him getting out of the throttle. He's saving. He is not positive that he's gonna make it on fuel here today. But here's the thing, it is so hard to save here without losing speed with how tight these corners are. You scrub so much speed, and it's showing. Watch in the corners if he saves fuel again through this corner. Just watch.
Fuel lap.
He immediately loses 2 miles an hour just tapping the throttle.
The fuel window here is like 40 laps, 35 to 40. So
Up front,
we've
here
been
comes
green.
System in the 71.
and we've been green for like, I don't know, maybe 15 laps or so, and these guys are about halfway through.
Whoa, they got really squirrely through there. What a save.
So fuel will be a big question here for this final stage if it keeps on going green here like it has been. And look
Right
at
now,
Karinga,
the field
huge
is
run.
almost entirely in a train. Look at that
Karinga got a
middle
big
leading
run.
on the inside, trying to give him no room.
Oh yeah.
The
Karinga
middle's
had a
practically
big run off the
disintegrated.
corner.
They're in a train. This might be to save fuel.
Who knows? But just look at Karinga in the middle. He is gaining so much.
He's figured out how to run the middle on these straightaways, and that's what's keeping him up here, even if he doesn't
Yes.
have help. And that's just incredible, to spend the time to learn that line, even if nobody else wants to go with you. That's dedication to your line, and it's working out for Karinga, as now he picks up DB in the 73, who got shoved out of that inside.
I was about to mention that DB got forced up there. And Savage Motorsports have just been so dominant all night.
Along with their allies of IR, all of them up front. The 71 is a slide job Danny racing car. System is the odd one out in this Chevy Brigade pretty much, I believe, except for earlier in the race, Max Bellugio was also a slide job Danny racing car. He retired for lag. System, the lone slide job car, driving Aiden's old number from Season 4. Odd one out. Everyone else is in this mega alliance of Savage and IR.
Look at that. Look at Karinga. He just powered his way to second. Now he's looking for the lead. As we're coming to 24 to go from Atlanta. Aggressive move there.
He doesn't have the help. System does not want to push him that hard. No, never mind. Now he does. Karinga edging ahead. He has help from
Brady
DB
gets
now.
loose there.
And cubed.
He got really loose there. And look at DB being aggressive.
Four wide
What a
down the
move by
front.
Savage. Oh
Wow.
my.
What a
Oh
move. Savage to the inside of Core. Wasting no time to get back to that lead.
Savage has been really aggressive, and like I've said, this track favors aggressive moves. And what are we seeing? Aggressive
Very
moves.
aggressive moves.
Karinga fighting back though. But Savage leads that lap.
Down into turn number 1 once more. Savage into 77, continuing to control. He has 2 of his drivers behind, DB and Cubed. Cubed subbing for Storm. The IR cars, that's Karinga and Robloxian, they are up top, and they have no help. DB.
Sonic is gonna have.
comes
is gonna have
DB.
no help here. Sonic's gonna have no help. He's gonna have to pit by himself here within the next 2
Whoa,
laps.
there they go, they're wrecking up front, what a save! Got really squirrely, once again, that 3 wide got him.
So I'd expect the 11 to come in within the next 2 to 3 laps. Look at this run! Robloxing fight! Oh! The autoways! They're gonna save it!
This 11's still fine. However, Sonic, oh no.
Yep, I told you, he's gonna have to pit within the next 2 to 3 laps. He's in big trouble here.
Luckily he's in the back of the field though, no risk of him getting shoved and turned. He's
Exactly.
pitting this time in that 40.
Pitting, yep. He's
So
gonna be
Cut
at
might
such a
not want to be
disadvantage.
behind him right now.
Yep,
Down into pit
He
road,
looks
he peels off.
perfect.
Doesn't speed. Great entrance.
But now he's gonna have no help whatsoever. He's gonna have no draft.
Yeah, but up front, Carter in the 80. He's found his way up to second place. Now help from Karinga. Uno Racing trying to get a piece of the pie. Lead their own
And they're getting
laps.
it. And they're getting it right now.
Down into turn 1. Carter leads what might actually be his first lap of the day.
Man, this strategy's interesting here. If we don't get a caution, some of these front runners might have to pit, like Savage, Carter.
Karinga
Robloxian
Robloxian. This is the longest green flag run of the race thus far. There goes the 11. What a save!
What a save. Oh no, now we're wrecking up front. DB. Car. They're going to save it. So yeah, most of your front runners are going to have to pit here. Potentially.
Here now with 17 coming to 16 laps to go. Look at this 3 wide on the rear cam of Carter.
Oh. If they make it, it's going to be barely. So this could get very interesting.
Now green flag stops here are something that is to be afraid of.
Yes. Very.
They are very
Black's
scary.
inside. Trying to edge to the middle, but he doesn't have any help. And look at the 11 car. Napa's around. The 11's around.
Huge hit for the 11. But they'll get it
Outside
back
dimension
together, no caution. I do believe Napa has it back together as well. They'll keep it green. The 11 froze.
Yep. He's got absolutely no help with him now. He's gonna lose. He's definitely lost the draft, and he might lose a lap here.
So now, this
14
is getting
to go.
really interesting. Now, one thing I've noticed, though, is that none of these cars that are getting involved in trouble so far have been part of the Alliance. This is good for them. It's raising their chances. There's
Yes,
only a
indeed.
few stragglers now. That's 71
Ooh.
of System, the 83 of Slamdor, and the 80 of Carter. And the 40 is lapped. The first lapped car of the day. He needs a caution and or green flag stops to save him.
And that's gonna be a very tall task here.
Nice
And we're
thing
going
is that he
forward.
found his. The nice thing though is that he
They're
found. Wow.
They held on to it.
Yeah, the nice thing though is that
Surprisingly.
Sonic did find his way back into the draft.
Yes.
So he's not
Which
going to
is
be
good for
losing
him.
any time at all. That's exactly what he needs.
These guys are gonna have to pit.
Yeah,
Based
no,
off
they're
my
not
calculations.
saving enough. Even Carter,
Gone.
he's saved 3
Vaughn has
leaders,
saved.
and I don't think that he's going to be able to hold on.
Vaughn can hold on. Look at his fuel.
Oh,
This fuel's way better. Vaughn is at a big advantage here. So this is going to be very interesting. And the 48 too. I think both
both
Cut
of these
and Vaughn
cars
are safe to make it. They're both safe, I think, to
I
make
don't know.
it
It's going to be
the end of
close.
the
I
race.
think Cut needs to save
Very
him.
close. But Vaughn, he is green to the end here. So we could see one of the hometown heroes win off of fuel.
Yeah, I think
Off of
honestly
fuel
both of them
strategy.
still want to save more, because even
Yeah.
Vaughn is close. But I don't think anyone else
He's
is
very
able to
close.
save enough.
Karinga's at 9. Pretty much Karinga and these guys up here at 9. And you see they're starting to break apart because they're really starting to fuel save late in the run here. Oh, Karinga got tight. He got really tight there during the corner because of clipping the apron there.
Karinga
Coming in
lifted
9 to
down
go.
a whole third of that straightaway.
9 laps to go.
We're going to see either late race stops or people running out of fuel. Or
Yep.
they're going to be going so incredibly slow that at that point... This is a fuel mileage race at a super speedway nonetheless. Interesting how this worked out. Slamdor and
And
DB
not
up
at your
front.
typical- and not at your typical super speedway track either,
Yeah.
which is really interesting. So I'm interested to see how these final 8 laps will run here tonight. Look at that move by Slamdor! And I am very surprised that we haven't had a caution in this stage as of yet.
Honestly, I'm just waiting on that first Oh, there's System! He's pulling off! First
That was
stop!
sketchy there. Yep.
And I think
Look at
that's
this,
going to be the
7 laps
signal
to
for
go.
pretty much everyone else to come in.
Yep.
Slamdor can't make it, I don't think. Nor can DB.
DB's pitting.
DB's coming in, Slamdor's coming
Slamdor's
in,
pitting.
Core's coming in,
Core's coming.
Cubed is coming in.
Feud.
They're
everywhere.
all
Oh, no.
coming in.
Oh no. Beautiful. That was clean there by everybody.
That's gonna cycle Robloxian out to the lead now. Well, not to the lead, but up front. Nice job staying on the apron if cars were coming. Everyone, please remember that. Stay on the apron if cars are coming. If not, you can't go onto the track. But if they show up, get out of the way.
Vaughn's good. Vaughn's good to the end.
Yeah, Vaughn's good. Vaughn is good to the end. So he can just push.
Just make it. Exactly.
This is incredible strategy for these 3IR Motorsports cars. They did a fantastic job, exactly what they needed to do. But traffic is going to be a factor. Robloxian right now is your leader, followed by Vaughn and Cut. Carter is also along with them. It's going to be close.
Question is, when do these three pit? That's the big question here. This time, I think they're going to pit this time, yeah. Oh,
there goes Carter, he's sideways! Collects Cut.
Oh,
Core's involved, he's sideways, but Carter, what in the world is Carter doing? Carter gets off the track. We're going to keep the screen.
Robloxian is doing a masterful job of saving fuel. As you're looking at his telemetry data here, he is just...
He is really low. Cut might be fine at this point. Vaughn's definitely fine. There goes Cut. I think that's it for Cut. What are we doing, guys?
Coming to 2 laps to go.
2 to go for Robloxian. Subbing for Red. And then Vaughn in the 93. Robloxian's not making it, I don't think. If he is, that's going to be really impressive.
I think he's saving enough.
So unless something happens...
Really interesting. He's going to stay out. White flag.
Presented by Debit Bank for Robloxian in the 88.
He's going to run out of fuel.
Whoa, and he's squirrely. He's almost spinning. And he's pretty much done on fuel. This is between him and Vaughn. Robloxian, he's done.
He's going to be out.
Vaughn in the 93.
He's gonna
out of the final corner. Vaughn for IR Motorsports. It's going to win in Atlanta.
What a win for Vaughn. Unfortunate for Robloxian 5.
And IR Motorsports wins again at the track. Let's hear Vaughn's radio.
From Vaughn. Wow.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God. Oh.
Everyone else, please go to pit road.
Let's go. Oh.
Vaughn, stop at the start-finish line.
Let's go.
What a
now,
race this was.
That was not the finish I was expecting at all.
Neither was I.
But that was very interesting.
Very, very interesting finish.
God. Oh my God.
Arguments can go in the arguments channel. Keep it mature. Nowhere else, please.
Man, when Vaughn pitted, that was the perfect time to pit. He got so lucky there. That was amazing.
And that is how you fuel save. Oh my God. Whew.
Wow.
I'm just lost for words at what we just saw. Robloxian Fight tried all he could to save fuel, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And Cut gets second in his first PRA start. What an effort for him.
Anywho, let's go ahead and let this 93 celebrate. IR Motorsports has won all 4 Atlanta races in PRA. And it's a hometown hero at that. Vaughn gets it done at his home track. If you want an interview, stay in the game. If you don't want an interview, leave. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting fuel strat at Atlanta.
Neither did I.
But that made things really interesting. I was lost for words.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And I was so surprised that Vaughn saved so much fuel and caught too. They both saved a lot of fuel. And I don't think they even pitted once that stage. Which is insane to think about.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm dealing with a few things. Sorry.
Yes, I see that. You're good.
Smooth decel, gas script, add velocity, and spin physics all need to go away. Accelerate and turn across the line and then stop, Vaughn. Or just accelerate, one of the two. And then
Yep.
stop. Alright, let's let Vaughn go crazy. Keep on, like, pit road, out of the way. I'll let you know when you're ready, Vaughn. Alright, and Vaughn, for the 3rd time in your PRA career, go crazy!
He doesn't have much fuel either, so he might run out during his burnout.
No,
Actually, no,
I
he
got
ain't.
rid of the fuel script.
Yeah. Look at him, he's burning it down here for his hometown fans, which they're up on their feet right now, here from the virtual Atlanta Motor Speedway. What a win for him.
What a win for IR.
Yes, Vaughn is gonna remember this one, because winning at your home track is truly special. One of the best things you can ever do in your racing career. And rightfully so.
I'm trying to get one more picture. Call it a day. That was bad. Cool. I hope I got one. That was good. And there is no victory lane, so you can just wait at the line, Vaughn. Let me see what Ooh. Alright. Without any further ado, let's get to some post-race interviews, shall we, Beast?
We shall indeed. Let's hear
Leave the
from
game
our
if
winner.
you do not want an interview. If you want an interview, stay. I'm only interviewing people that actually finished. Alright. let's start with, we'll just go in order of leaderboard. Let's start with DB in the 73. Remember normal interview rules, by the way. Just keep things mature and appropriate for the stream. And yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
Alright.
hello DB. How are you feeling? You're muted.
I feel pretty alright.
Well, I don't actually remember where you finished. It was really chaotic, and fuel mileage was not on the picture. But, up and down day, you led some laps, you were up front all the time with Savage Motorsports. How was that, like, how did that affect your confidence levels?
Overall, I really just wanted to help Savage win, and front and back the entire day. It's a little bit frustrating, getting wrecked pretty much every 20 laps. Have to start all the way in the back, but I managed to work my way back up front. Had green flag pit stops, led to a boring finish. But overall, pretty mediocre day, and hopefully have a better race next week.
Yeah, next race, St. Petersburg, the first road course of Season 5. How are you feeling headed into that? It's a break from close quarters racing. Maybe the restarts might be chaotic, but after that, it's mostly chill. I mean, how do you feel for that? Do you think that's going to be good for you, bad for you this season? That'll be race 6, and then after that, Indianapolis.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm pretty strong at road courses. I'm pretty fast at St. Petersburg compared to other drivers. Pretty consistent through the corners. Looking forward to having a fun race there.
Alright then, well, good job today. That was a great show of performance from you and all of your team, Savage and IR, both of you guys, the Alliance. You guys have a lot to celebrate here today, especially with one of the teams getting a home track win in. All of you did a fantastic job, and thank you for your time. Beast, you have anything for DB?
Good job, DB.
Thank you.
Alright then, thanks for your time.
Alright.
Next, let's go ahead and interview Napa. He is...
thought Robloxian finished second.
We're going in order of Roblox leaderboard.
Oh. Okay.
Let's go ahead and interview Napa in the 99 for Ace Alpine Racing. Well, Napa, a strong start to your day ends in disappointment for you and all of your Ford camp. How are you feeling?
Just happy you got a top 5. Wish that field strategy was like not in question, but I was able to get a little help from my friends to figure out this field strategy and get this top 5 in place. Kind of sucks that I didn't communicate with Slamdoor or Sonic or System to like follow me, but yeah, pretty good day for us.
Alright then. Beast, anything for Napa? Beast?
Nothing.
Alright then, well, thank you for your time, Napa. Congrats on that top 5.
Thank you.
And finally, before we get to our race winner, let's go ahead and interview Robloxian. Where's he at? Ah. He's still in his car. That's funny. Alright, Robloxian. Hello, how are you doing? You're muted.
Hello? You got me?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, we can hear
I'm doing pretty good, man. I mean, for my first PRA race, I couldn't ask for much more. Was kind of getting in the feel of the cards in the beginning, because obviously it was my first race. But after that, I felt real comfortable. And just in that final stint, I just got really caught up in the battles up front. And I didn't really get the memo of the fuel saving until really late. And I almost made it. But I ran out of fuel in turns 3 and 4. So it's all good. I'll take, I think it was P3, P2. So not bad.
Yes, that was very incredible. We weren't expecting a fuel mileage finish, but what did we get? We got one of those, and that was thrilling to watch.
Man.
All right then. I completely spaced out. I was doing something else, but
Yeah.
congrats on the well-run race here today, Robloxian. It's a shame that you weren't able to end it off for red, but great job reserving there. You did everything you needed to, and overall, great job.
Gonna give him some good points today.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Alright then, and sorry, finally, let's go ahead and
Okay.
interview your race winner here from Atlanta, Vaughn, in the 93 for IR Motorsports. Your last win came in Dover of Season 4, your first win came in Daytona of Season 4, and now you win Atlanta in Season 5, your third career win in the Peak Racing Association, and I believe your first win since what, May? How are you feeling?
Oh man, I am pumped, man. I'm gonna be celebrating this one. This car was fast all day. We put it mid-pack in qualifying, and yeah, we put on a show today. Didn't lead that many laps, didn't get any stage points. But we walked out of here with a victory, and I'm so happy. We saved enough fuel. I was saving as soon as the final stage started. I was saving because I knew we weren't gonna be able to
Wow.
make it to the end. So I just started saving, and then when the time came, I hit the gas, and thankfully I saved enough, and we put this Red Bull car in victory lane, man. I put the 24 in victory lane, now the 93 and almost the 88. Man, just having a career at our motorsports. What do we think there? Did we like that, guys? That was a good race, man.
I was not expecting fuel mileage to be in the picture. I was expecting a
Both of
caution
us.
in stage 3, and that didn't happen, and
We didn't get one.
you were the benefactor of that. You had the strategy in place,
Smart.
and you executed
Yes.
perfectly. You're in victory lane here. A little bit of a lackluster finish for those of us that wanted a close finish, that wanted a last lap pass in a pack, but still an incredible job, well deserved. And how are you feeling headed into St. Petersburg with your laptop coming back, and then Indianapolis 2 weeks from then?
Oh yeah, we're gonna try and be on our game for that. I still need points, just because I got to win doesn't mean I'm gonna have that many points. So we're still gonna be on that grind for points, but this is just boosting my confidence going into the rest of the season. Hopefully we can come out with a few more victories and make the chase, because I didn't last season. But yeah, man, it was a good win today. I want to thank everyone on my team, all my teammates. They worked good. The Savage Motorsports cars, I want to thank them. Yeah, they did good today. And unfortunately Savage, didn't get to win this race. He was a dominant car all day, but when it comes down to fuel saving, you gotta do a good job of it. But overall a good day.
Alright then. Beast, anything for him? Alright then, well, congratulations on your win, Vaughn. That's exactly what you needed to do. You executed perfectly. You're in victory lane. IR Motorsports is celebrating with you tonight. And, I cannot wait to see what you can do in 2 weeks' time from St. Petersburg, PRA's first ever race at a street course. It's going to be really exciting. I can't wait to see what you can do. Thanks for your time, Vaughn, and celebrate hard tonight.
All right, thank you.
Well, Beast, what a race that was here in Atlanta. Chaos, fuel mileage, a great last lap pass between teammates, and Vaughn came out on top to win it here in the Ambetter Health 200. And IR Motorsports manages to once again win in Iowa. They are the only team to have a victory in this track. Without any further ado, hi DB, without any further ado, We thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. And Beast, thanks for joining us as tonight's driver commentator. And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time as we go street course racing from St. Pete, Florida.